Good morning, traders. Welcome to this week's Crypto Corner. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Market is still looking very interesting on the crypto space. Looks like Bitcoin is ready for the next leg higher. I have posted a video last week indicating the last move before it played out. So if you want to see exactly how we forecasted this current leg here on Bitcoin, check out our Forex webinar or Forex video immediately on our channel. So the Forex video from it is the 27th today, by the way, 28th. So the video from the 28th, check it out. Check how we forecasted Bitcoin and how we actually traded it. We're going to look at that shortly when we start. Right, so this is our channel here on YouTube. So if you'd like to contact us, you can do so by clicking on the links under the description of all our videos. You'll also find the link to our website. So if you go to our website, you'll find that we are posting charts of the week. Incidentally, Bitcoin was our chart of the week last week. So you can find that chart of the week under it's still under members now, so this is available for everyone, so you can check out the chart of the week here on this link on the website, and you'll see that Bitcoin, this is how we forecasted Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was still at about 57,000, we forecasted that it was going to make a push to the downside here to about 50, where it reversed in the blue box and pushed to the upside. Where are we now? We are back around these levels. We have dropped here, we are back around these levels. Now you may also want to check out the update on Bitcoin on the video that we did in the week as well. Last week there was a 5-minute video on my channel here, if you check it out. So this is Bitcoin looking for that next leg to the upside. And also there was an idea on TradingView. So you can also follow us on TradingView. We will post some ideas on TradingView on what we expect in the crypto space. Unfortunately, that idea has been blocked by TradingView because I violated the rules. Unfortunately, lack of knowledge. So I didn't know that I'm not supposed to post my YouTube link on the ideas which I had. So that's fine. We'll not do that next time. So this is Bitcoin and what we expected Bitcoin to do, a push to the upside. So what has happened here is that we've got a push to the downside and we've got a move to the upside here as follows on Bitcoin. So we were expecting this one to do that. So this is how Bitcoin has played out now. It has dropped slightly here, and then we are now here. Are we now ready for a push to the upside on Bitcoin? Right, so we will send an updated ideas that is visible on TradingView, so you can follow us on TradingView as well to check those ideas. I'm not going to go through the details of how we traded this. If you want to see that, check out just in the beginning of the video. It's a long video, it's about a 15-minute video, but the trade on Bitcoin and how we actually trade it live is right in the beginning, so you can check it out there. Right, so let's have a look at Bitcoin and what we expect going forward. The detailed video, the 5-minute video, will also show you that we were looking at Bitcoin to be making this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Why did we change that view? We didn't quite change the view initially last week. Let's just refer to last week. We're looking at last week to be getting 1, 2, 3, this one being a 4, and then a 5. Okay, we did say that this will be invalidated if wave 4 touches this structure, which it has. So that means we needed to adjust the structure. So this was 1, this was 2, this is 3. We're looking for this one to be a 4 and a 5, as you've seen with the forecast. The fact that this has touched the wave 1 here, this invalidates, this breaks the rules, violates the rules. So we invalidated that count and simply did this. We simply adjusted the structure as follows. That means the wave 5 that we're looking at here is 1, 1, 2 here. And this is actually 5 waves here. So the rules are intact with this structure. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're looking for this to give us a 3, 4, and a 5. Let me show you the structure on our website so you can see exactly how we're looking at Bitcoin. So this is what we're looking at here. Let's go to the cryptocurrencies. Let's look at the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So that is the 4-hour chart. As you can see here, this is what we have here. This is wave 4 here, we're looking for this one to be a 5. So where we are currently is, we are currently in this red wave 5. That means we are currently looking at this to be giving us a lower degree green wave 5 here as follows. This is where we are currently. This is exaggerated, by the way, guys. That's not the actual focus. So we're looking for this one to give us the next leg up higher, possibly to about 70,000, 75,000. So let's see how far this is going to play out. So this is the expectation. Now I want you to see when we forecasted this move here. The current move that you see here up to this level, we have forecasted back in February the 20th that we're going to get to about 60,000. As you can see here, this is about 60,000. We're going to pull back to 50,000, which we did over the weekend, just yesterday, by the way. We did, and then we pushed to the upside. Okay, so that is how we focused on that. So this is the chart that from February the 20th that our members already had from February up to date. So even before we reached the 60,000, we could see that it was going to come, and this is how we forecasted it. So as you can see here, we pushed to the upside, we pulled back here. Where did we pull back to? Exactly 49,000. Okay. We reversed to about 50,000. We're expecting it to reverse around these levels. Now we are currently back at about 56,000, and we're expecting Bitcoin to give us this structure. Okay, so this is how powerful wave analysis is. We see the moves way before they happen. February 10th is almost a month, it's almost 6 weeks before this move actually happened. Now, looking at our chart of the week, this was Bitcoin. Now, this is actually how we trade it. We got the trade here, and it is now around these levels. Now, it's easy for me to say we've traded it here, but you need to see how we've actually done that. So let me show you how we did that. And this is how now we actually traded it. If you can look at this, this is my trading account, live account, live account. Okay, so this is how we actually trade this. Now, if you look at this, all those forecasts from February up until this date, where we forecasted that Bitcoin was going to push up higher. Remember, we forecasted that we're going to push up to this level. This is 60,000, by the way, which we forecasted, and we were going to pull back to about 49,000, which we did, by the way. We were not trading anything in this corrective structure. That means for a whole 4 weeks, while this was busy with this making this corrective structure, we were not trading. What we were looking for? We know that Bitcoin is bullish. It's obvious. Everybody knows that we are bullish Bitcoin. So we then only then when we've got our trade set up. So that is when we actually executed the trade. As you can see, this move has already made a move to the upside. We will be running this one risk-free in the next couple of hours. So we'll be looking for this one to continue to the upside as follows. So this is how we actually trade practically. This is my trading account. I've got an investment account where I'm actually just accumulating Bitcoins for the long term. I will exit this trade whenever we get to about 70,000 of this trade. But on the long term, I'm holding my cryptocurrencies. I'm not looking to sell as yet. All right, so that is how we traded Bitcoin. So what is the next move? So let's see what we're expecting of the next move in Bitcoin. So we're expecting this one to continue to the upside. As I've said, guys, this is exaggerated. These are not measured. This is actually measured by the FIBs. That's why we are able to focus this year and this year. So we have not measured this. We will measure when we break this lie. We'll be able to measure how far this is going to go here. Whether it's going to go to 70, 75,000, we'll be looking at that on Bitcoin. So let's see how that's going to go. So we already have this. Look for continuation patterns to the upside. That is Bitcoin. Very clear structure. Let's look at the next one here is Ethereum. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum. Now, Ethereum also is making what looked like a three-wave pullback here. Is this a five-wave move, a five-wave structure? This is 3 waves, by the way. So we're looking at this one to be making this. So we could get Ethereum retesting the previous high, pulling back here to retest the lows here at around 1200 before we push up higher. That will make this flat correction. Let's see how far this goes. For now, the next move here that we're expecting of Ethereum is this level here, but we need to break this level first. So that is Ethereum. Very clear structures on Ethereum. Litecoin. So Litecoin, we are expecting Litecoin to give us this structure, 1, 2, 3 here, and this one to come down here to give us this structure here. Is that still valid? Let's see. If we're currently getting a move to the upside here, that means the structure is going to change slightly here. We could get something like this. So the Litecoin structure may still go pretty much sideways, and we could be getting this structure here as follows. Let me just show that. 1, 2, 3. Retest the previous highs, just like Ethereum, and we have this one here. We have this one here. Let's have a look here. We just want to change the color here. This will be 3 waves up here, down here, and then we get a flat correction here before we resume a move to the upside. But we're not worried about the rest of the structure. We're only looking at the next immediate move. Are we going to get this on Ethereum? Let's keep an eye on that, or rather Litecoin. That is Litecoin. Ripple is giving us a very complex structure. Let's see what we expect here on Ripple. So Ripple has made this push to the downside. I'm putting that in red color. We already have that. Now we're looking at this whole move. Let's use blue there. We're looking at this whole move on Ripple as a corrective structure. And if that is the case, that means when this corrective structure is done, we're going to look for this one to give us the red degree here. After the red degree, we're going to expect this one to give us this structure. Okay, so that is what we're going to be looking at on Ripple. So we're going to be looking at this one to be giving us a WXY corrective structure. But currently, we're seeing Ripple pushing up higher to around these levels. That is Ripple. And for the rest, Bitcoin cash ratio with a Bitcoin, you can see the ratio is still pushing to the downside. I'm not doing analysis on this. This is just the ratio between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin. As I've said before, this is just for us to see which currency is performing better than the other between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin itself. So we are still looking for this one to be continuing to the downside. There is no sign of a reversal here. This is still going to push to the downside. Even if we do get a pullback here, this is still pushing lower. So that means if you wanted to trade between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin, the best bet will be Bitcoin because it is outperforming all these other cryptocurrencies. This is Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin US dollar, by the way. So you can see that Bitcoin Cash is not dropping. It is only the ratio that's telling you that Bitcoin is performing better than Bitcoin Cash. So we've got this impulsive move here. Looks like we're getting this as a corrective structure here. Let's look at that. This is Bitcoin Cash now versus US dollar. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're going to get a push to the upside as follows. Any correction here, we'll look for this. Okay, so Bitcoin Cash is not coming, it's not going down. We are pushing to the upside. Correlated to Bitcoin, obviously, it's just the ratio. Same thing with Satoshi Vision. So this is Bitcoin Satoshi Vision ratio with Bitcoin. You can see that this is still going to come to the downside. That means Bitcoin is still going to be much better option to trade than Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. Okay, and it doesn't mean that Satoshi Vision is going to the downside. It just means it is being outperformed by Bitcoin. As you can see here, we have got a move to the upside in 3 waves on Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. We've got a move to the downside in 3 waves. Let's change the color here. 3 waves down, and we are now pushing to the upside with another 3 waves here with this structure. Okay, so that is what we have here on the cryptocurrencies. Zcash, let's just have a look at Zcash versus US dollar. Zcash versus US dollar, you can see that we are looking for upside. We've got 3 waves up, we've got 3 waves down here. We're looking for this one to make a move to the upside. We started with these 3 waves to the downside. These are 3 waves. Is this going to push to the previous highs here around these levels, which we're going to expect this to happen? So let's see. That is a possibility. We'll be looking for this one to push a little bit higher from here. That is Zcash. Which one can we look at now? Let's look at Dash. Dash also pushing up higher, but Dash is only going to be building up this corrective structure. We have a pulsing move down. We've got 3 waves up. We've got 3 waves down. We're expecting another push to the upside. Whether this can be an impulse or 3 waves, we'll have a look at that, but we're looking for upside here, okay, to at least around these levels. Whether this does this remains to be seen. So that is Dash versus US dollar, but we are pushing up higher in the next coming sessions. Right, that is Dash. Let's look at Binance. Binance also pushing up higher. We've got 3 waves to the upside here, but Binance can make one more move to the downside here. Okay, let's have a look here. We made a move down here as follows. We've made a push up here in 3. So we could be getting this one here in purple as follows. This is a move down in 3 to retest this level here on Binance before we bounce up with this red degree here. And then the yellow before we push to the upside. So more sideways here on Binance. Let's see how this is going to play out. So we're going to be watching this corrective structure here for a drop if it confirms. We're going to be watching for this. That is Binance, and now we're looking at it. ADA, regular flat and continuation to the upside. That is ADN versus Audi versus US dollar. Looking for this one to continue to the upside. Link as well, pushing up higher. We're looking at this. This is where the move started, by the way. We started with a push to the downside, and then from there we have been pushing up higher with this red degree here as follows. That's the move there. You can see we've got a complex correction here, and this complex correction looks very good with this purple correction here as follows. Now we're going to be looking for this one to push up higher as follows to the previous highs at least. Let's see how that goes. So that is Link. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next week. Look out for any updates that we may post up during the week, and you will need to sign up onto the website to check all these updates that we're posting up on the website, whether it is blogs, whether it is short videos, and charts of the week. So we will make sure that we've got a cryptocurrency chart of the week every week and a Forex chart of the week every week. Right, so that is work in progress. So you will see those coming up soon. Have a great week, everybody. Trade responsibly. Cheers. Bye-bye.